this is a relatively small cat. But this is a superlongcat, and oh my god am I excited to talk about this game today. Superlongcat was released in September 2025 on Xbox and Nintendo Switch, and was developed by indie game developers 17 Studio. And I would like to kick this video off by saying, I love this game. Superlongcat plays to all my sensibilities. I myself am a proud father to a cat who often makes a face that looks like she's just about tolerating me. And as such, any game I see that involves a furry feline protagonist, I must play it. Mixed in is the cozy music, beautiful pixel art, cute kitty sound effects, and an absolute banger of an opening title sequence. Honestly, I'm not going to spoil the whole thing for you right here, you have to experience this for yourself. I was not expecting this game to load up with this song. Marvellous work here, it put a smile on my face before I even started playing. Superlongcat is a 2D puzzle platformer with a simple premise and a unique hook. The longer you can stretch, the further you can reach. To improve your reach, you must collect and drink strawberry milk. You need to get from the start of the level to the exit door placed somewhere else in the level and onto the next. The exit door starts off closed and inaccessible, and to open the door you must take the other cats which are scattered around the level and place them in their corresponding cardboard boxes. The cats will actually give you a meow of approval when placed into the box. Not every size cat will fit into every size box, adding another element of puzzle solving to this game. There are spikes strategically placed around the levels to hinder your progress, and if you land on them, it's game over and you are sent back to the start of the level. Now, when talking to people about this game, the questions I was asked were, is this game a rage game? And did you get frustrated playing this? And the answer to both of those questions is no. The levels are short enough to not feel like you've wasted time when you have to start over, and if you're patient, unlike me, then you should be able to learn from your mistakes and improve a little bit further with each run. If you are like me, then you may find yourself running whiskers first into the spikes over and over again with arrogant confidence. But that's not the game's fault. That's on you. Us. That's on us. The stretching mechanic is not limited to just jumping around to reach the platforms. There are also obstacles which require you to make yourself smaller and fit through gaps. And if we know anything about the default mindset of a cat, it's this: if I fits, I sits. This particular mechanic is used for exploring tube-like mazes with the ultimate goal of collecting more strawberry milk and reaching the other side to continue the level. I'm really impressed with all of the different things that you can do with this stretchy cat to advance through this game. You are not expected to learn all of this from the moment you start playing, as these elements are drip-fed to you throughout the experience. And while the different mechanics of this game are not particularly intuitive, the game does a tremendous job in explaining the controls to you by dedicating entire levels to teaching you, which I appreciated as it makes the game more approachable to more players. And this game is exactly that. Approachable. I actually can't think of any demographic that wouldn't be the target audience for a fun pick up and play 2D platformer like Superlongcat. The difficulty curve is unforgiving if you don't learn from your mistakes, but the trial and error style gameplay makes for a very rewarding challenge. The mechanics are cleverly woven into the level design to make the puzzles logical. While things are not linear, even when the level requires you to use multiple mechanics to advance, it's pretty simple to work out what you need to do. It's just down to you to execute the movement via stretching, jumping, climbing, and winding yourself to where you need to go. In terms of criticisms, I have just two, and I'm being super picky here. Firstly, the spikes often feel slightly misaligned, so what you would think is a perfect jump may end up being the end of your run. Sometimes you'll need to almost walk along the first spike before jumping. But that is nothing that a little practice and muscle memory can't fix. It's really not that big of an issue, especially as the controls feel tight and responsive in every level. Secondly, and this is a big one, I just want more of it. Superlongcat is 30 levels long, and while in my opinion the low price tag of less than $16 is more than worth it for what you get, I enjoyed this game so much that I'll be happy to shell out for some additional levels as DLC, or even start a new adventure in a potential sequel. Throughout my playthrough, the sound effects when stretching and drinking strawberry milk, coupled with the overall happy soundtrack and indie retro visuals, was positively delightful and left me smiling throughout. I literally cannot recommend this game enough, and if you get the chance to get your paws on it, I highly suggest that you do so.